Back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
If Demetrius Johnson doesn't want any smoke with TJ Dillashaw, I think we might have another super fight on our hands. Holy smokes. The California kid Urijah Faber has said that he will fight TJ Dillashaw possibly. If the numbers are right, he will unretire and fight former teammate, former protege TJ Dillashaw for the title. Holy smokes, that would be fucking huge. I don't care what you're talking about. This these rivalries with Team Alpha Male are real, bro. They got a rivalry with SBG. They got a rivalry with TJ Dillashaw. I think they got somebody else that I'm slipping off the top of my head. Oh, Dominic Cruz. I mean, these guys, you know, they dig in. It's Team Alpha Male versus the world. And TJ Dillashaw alluded to that before he knocked out Cody Garbrandt at UFC 217 and took back what he felt like was his rightful title from Team Alpha Male, his former teammates that are now scorned and fucking throwing his name in the dirt, saying he's ending teammates' careers, saying he takes PEDs, saying he showed all of them how to use PEDs, which is kind of awkward. But yeah, man, Team Alpha Male versus TJ Dillashaw just took out Cody Garbrandt, and he said Cody Garbrandt's not getting the rematch. He just knocked out Cody Garbrandt. He said he finished Cody Garbrandt in the second round, and he got skipped over too many times for Cody Garbrandt to even be considered for a rematch. As you know, TJ Dillashaw was skipped by Urijah Faber and Cody Garbrandt for a title shot versus Dominic Cruz. I just did a video talking about it like fucking 3 videos ago. The fucking Cody Garbrandt being his rematch request being turned down by TJ Dillashaw. So you can go listen to that there. But TJ Dillashaw, he was the #1 contender for a while. He got skipped over by Team Alpha Male specific members. Now Dominic Cruz was the champion at the time, and he, you know, chose to fight Urijah and then Cody. Well, TJ Dillashaw, he said, now it's my fucking turn to be the champion, and I'm taking the fights I want, and you, sir, Cody Garbrandt, are not getting a rematch. But why is this a super fight? Why is this a super fight? Not because my phone's ringing. This is a super fight because Urijah Faber retired, and he is now a Hall of Famer. This dude retired, and like 1 year later was already inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame. So this is unprecedented. To have a UFC Hall of Famer unretire and come fight back in the UFC. Urijah Faber, I don't even think he's fucking 40 years old. Not like, what is he, 35 something? Like, this kid is retired in the Hall of Fame pretty young. Let me check this shit out, because that is pretty crazy. I thought there was like a damn age limit on the Hall of Fame, like, you know, becoming a president. You gotta be like 35 or something. Let me check out Urijah Hall's age. He might be like 37, but the point is, he's still definitely young enough to fight. You know what I'm saying? Especially, this would be a huge fight. Whenever they advertised it, it would be, all right, you took out like the underboss Cody. You know, he was supposed to be the future of Alpha Male, the guy that took out TJ Dillashaw and took out Dominic Cruz. But since TJ Dillashaw just fucking took him out, now Urijah might come back, but he did say the number of zeros has to be right. He said if they put the right number of zeros behind it, I'll definitely come back to fight TJ Dillashaw. One thing I gotta say about that is, so would I, with the right number of zeros, right? I mean, so anybody, I'm sure you could entice a lot of people to fight for the right number of zeros. Now, this is interesting because Demetrius Johnson, you know, he's been talking about how he feels like he should be paid millions, and Dana White just responded to this and said, you try and tell your boss you want $2 million or the right number of zeros and see how that goes for you. That's not how it works. Now, we can give you a percentage of the pay-per-views and you can get whatever you're worth, and I think that's what would happen. That's what should happen. I don't think it'll happen if Urijah's just like, hey, I need $2 million to fight TJ. You know what I'm saying? But if he says, hey, I'll take pay-per-views and give me championship pay, this might fucking happen. And to me, this is a huge fight. TJ Dillashaw versus Urijah Faber. But I would rather see Demetrius Johnson versus TJ Dillashaw at this point. You know what I'm saying? But if that doesn't happen, it's either going to be the winner of Dominic Cruz and Jimmy Rivera, or this is a whole new challenger appearing and shit, Urijah Faber. I wasn't even thinking about that, but MMA Fighting has an article reporting that Urijah Faber said he would come back for the right amount of money versus TJ Dillashaw. So I'm interested to see what you guys have to say in the comments about this potential fight. UFC Hall of Famer. I mean, That's pretty crazy to even think about. I wasn't even thinking about Urijah Faber's comeback. You know what I'm saying? He lost to Jimmy Rivera, I believe, in his last fight, if I'm not mistaken, before he retired. He fought Dominic Cruz and then Jimmy Rivera. No. He fought Brad Pickett. Okay, I think he beat Brad Pickett, but before that it was Jimmy Rivera. All right, Urijah Faber age. We're almost here, folks, and then I'm ending this video. Urijah Faber is 38 years old. He could definitely come back. UFC Hall of Famer, former bantamweight champion, coming back to avenge his teammate Cody Garbrandt's loss, and coming back to fight TJ Dillashaw, who left his team. You know, it's still got the whole rivalry, so it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think about Urijah Faber coming back and fighting TJ Dillashaw. Man, that's a fight that I think we need to see. I think that's a fight that we need to see. It is what it is, man. I'm out.
Bye, Felicia.